you have to see that, are you possessing a skill set which is consisting of timeless skills, the universal skills? Because there are some skills which are universal, and we all need to learn those skills. What are those skills? One is the communication. Communication means effective communication. Can we talk? Can we talk sense? Can we talk what the people want from us? Because we have to work on our communication, whether it is writing, it is reading, it is speaking. So we have to work on our communication. Communication is the most important timeless skill. It is a universal skill. So we have to work on it. I mean, sitting in the silos doing something, I think it may work in few situations, in case of few jobs, but you have to have an effective way of communication. At least I was talking to a few people the other day. I am handling one project in Pakistan, and this is an education project and a skill-based skill development center. It is in the rural areas of Pakistan, and I have been associated with them for a few months. I have been there in rural areas in Koistan and other areas. I have worked with them in the community work and in the education. And I was telling them that if you don't learn English, you will not be competitive. The children in the schools, they need to learn English so that they could be able to pursue higher education in good Pakistani universities. They could be able to sit in the competitive exams. They could be able to apply for the opportunities, avail the opportunities overseas. If you don't learn the English, some of the people, I'm sorry to say that some of the people still they think that no, we don't need English. They are taking examples of France and Germany and Japan and Korea and China. I told them that they have gone beyond this concept of learning the language, because their development is at a level where they are not dependent on anybody. Rather, the world is depending on them. So as far as we have to go a long way. Unfortunately, we have to go a long way. So I'm just giving an example. But if you want to be really diverse, if you want to be really competitive, you need to know more than one language, not only Urdu, English, maybe French, maybe Spanish, maybe German, maybe Chinese. At least it is how you can be competitive. For example, in Germany there is a condition: if you know some level of German, you can apply for the scholarships in German university, and it is easier to get jobs over there as well. This is what I have discussed with the people. I heard from the people. Now we have to think about it. We try to find the opportunity. We take advantage of this technology. We make a search that what is required, how should we proceed. Then the second most timeless skill is problem solving. Sitting in Malaysia, you being in Pakistan and somebody being in another country, are we able to solve the problem? Do we have the ability to solve the problem? We need to develop this mindset that we should be a part of the solution, not a part of the problem. We should have the most critical skill of problem solving. So this is the second most timeless skill. You can create a hierarchy, but I'm just sharing the ideas. It is communication, then it is problem solving. You have to solve the problem. Sitting in this room, somebody sitting in America, somebody sitting in Canada or Japan or any other country, you should have the ability and the communication to solve the problems. If you don't have the communication skills, if you don't have the ability, if you don't have the mindset, you will not be able to solve the problem. So we have to think that how can we develop this problem solving ability. Then critical thinking. Critical thinking comes from where? Critical thinking will come from reading. Critical thinking will come from thinking out of the box. Critical thinking will come when we talk to each other, we debate with each other. We don't criticize, we discuss, we debate, we talk. Sitting at our dining table in your own home, you talk to your brothers and sisters, your family, your children, parents, discuss, try to see things differently. So it is how you can develop a critical thinking. You can learn that how you can develop the critical thinking. But this is one of the required, timeless skills that we need to have today if we want to embrace the change, if we want to be competitive in the world. And then how can we find the information? this, technology has somehow, it is greatly helpful if we know how to use the technology. But if we don't know and we just Google and we just depend on one source of information, I'm sorry, this is also dangerous, because you need to learn how to find the information, the right information. You have to have some kind of credible, trusted sources of information. You learn this skill, that how to find the right information, how to develop the right information, how to analyze the data, how to analyze the information, how to analyze different things, so that you could come up with something. Because if you know the right information, if you know how to analyze the information, you will make the decision making easier for your seniors, for your management, for yourselves, wherever you are working, whether you are working in UNDP or UNIDO or WHO or any UN agency or any private sector within in Pakistan, outside Pakistan, you need to have this critical thinking. You need to know how to find and how to analyze the information. And one more important thing, virtually, remotely, how you can be a good team member. Can you create a better team virtually? Because this has become a challenge for the managers. This has become a challenge for the organization. This has become a challenge for the people who are part of different teams, because virtual and remote teamwork has become a challenge. So we have to learn how to be a productive team member, how to be a productive and potential team leader, sitting in one place but managing different people in different countries in different places. Now this is one of the critical skills that we need to learn. So these are some of the skills I just wanted to share with you, that you need to have a effective communication, you need to have problem solving ability, you need to have critical thinking, you need to know how to find the information, analyze the information, and use the information, and how you can become a productive and effective team member. So these are some of the skills. I mean, these are just food for thought. Maybe you can think of some more, but you have to learn these skills. Other than the skills, for example, if you want to go into finance, if you want to go into program, into HR, you want to go in part of a business management unit in UNDP, or any area, technical area, keeping aside. But these are some of the universal skills that you need to learn, so that whichever skill you pick, whether it is finance or it is operation or it is program, or you are a UNV somewhere, but you have to have these timeless universal skills.